The Trinbago Knight Riders are 73 for 3 after 10 overs, needing a further 104 runs to win with 7 wickets in hand. Nicholas Pooran was out first delivery, bowled and caught by Fabian Allen on the second attempt. First delivery ducks for Nicholas Pooran. They call it a golden duck. Antigua and Barbuda definitely have the upper hand in this match, as after 10 overs, Trinbago Knight Riders, responding to 176 made by the Antigua and Barbuda Falcons, are 73 for 3. Casey Carty and Andres Bruce are the two batsmen at the crease. Paris was out just before the drinks break, and the first delivery after the drinks break, he was out. Pooran was out, bowled and caught by Fabian Allen. Primus is it that comes in now and bowled to Bruce, who Carty should say, who turned this into the onside. They go through for a singer. The score moves up now to 74 for 3 in over number 11. So Fabian Allen there doing a double wicket, taking 2 wickets in over number 10, Paris and Pooran. It was hit hard back to him by Nicholas Pooran. He parried it and then was able to collect the rebound. Hello everyone, welcome to the Caribbean #1 cricket channel as Trinbago Knight Riders chase 177 to win. It's going to be a very exciting match as at this stage they required more than 10 runs per over. I'm really happy that you could join me for this last session of the match. 9.4 overs remaining, and it's a pleasure to be here with you. Please let us have the interaction. Primus bowls to Goose, who places down to the fielder on the cover boundary. The score now moves up now to 75 for 3. With 3 deliveries to come in over number 11, Paris and Goose were really batting well. But then there was 2 wickets from 2 deliveries. As you always say, bam, bam, and that changed the complexion of the match. Let's watch Primus. He comes in. Over the wicket, bowls to Carty, who places into the offside. They go through for a quick singer. The score moves up to 76 for 3. Carty moves on 3. And there's a very stern word from Curtly Ambrose at the break. And I love to see when a coach is talking like that, talking very, very sternly. Yes, SO, thank you. Yes, Pooran went for a golden duck, and the next batsman appears to be Andres Primus, bowls to Goose, who play this again down to the field, coming off the cover boundary. That's Shamar Springer, who sends the return into Sam Billings. They go through for yet another singer. The score is now 77 for 3. So Goose is on 38 from 29 deliveries. And with him at the crease is Carty, who is on 3. And I would have told you when Trinbago Knight Riders played their first bowl to Primus, that bowl to Carty. Carty played it back down the wicket to the bowler who field. He never picked up cleanly, but he fielded it to swallow through, and there is no run. So at the end of over number 11, the Trinbago Red Force, they are 77 for 3. They need exactly 100 runs to win from 9 overs. So 9-6 is 54, and they need 100 runs. So the gap is 46 between deliveries and runs. Narayan was the first to go. He was caught by James off green. He faced 4 deliveries. He did not trouble the scores. He made not. Then Paris, who I told you, I've been very impressed with him, but then he tends to get very lazy. And I think, again, it was a lazy shot that brought his downfall. He went for 31 from 28 deliveries, 2 lovely 4s, and some very sweetly timed, and 2 sweetly timed 6s. He went for 31, and now Nicholas Pooran was out, bowl and caught, first delivery off the bowling of Fabian Allen. he made a golden duck. So the score is 77 for 3 after 11.1 overs. Let's watch now. Allen round the wicket, ball short to Goose. Goose looking to cut, and it comes off the bottom of the bat. The keeper moves from behind the stump and field, and there is no run. Probably this pitch is not coming on as true as one expected it, because the Goose just missed time in that ball. It comes in, ball to Goose, gives himself room, and Allen followed him, and he played it down to long on for a single. One more to the total, 78 for 3 in over number 12. Goose moves up to 39 from 32 deliveries, and Carty is on 3 from 4 deliveries. Ever since Goose came on the cricket forum and did that interview, his game has just moved from one level to the other level. So it's good to see him batting here. Andre Goose is from South Africa, but he played for the US. Allen comes in now, ball to Carty. Carty just stands up tall and force it down to the fielder coming off the cover boundary. That's Joel Andrew. The batsman aimed for a second, thought about a second, but it's not on, as the return was sent in by Andrew off the cover boundary. The score is now 79 for 3. 2 deliveries to come in over number 12, and Pooran still has on the pads, Allen round the wicket, bowls to Goose, and Goose pulled this high into the night sky. Let's see the fielder coming under. He took the catch and he's out. That's Shamar Springer. Oh, so Goose was on the back foot, looking to hit it over mid-wicket. It went high in the air. Springer circled the boundary and took the catch. And definitely, the Antigua and Barbuda Falcons must now be in the driver's seat. Allen, 2.5 overs, 3 for 16. What a spell this by the Jamaican Fabian Allen. Bonnie Belfon is saying, good day everyone from Nevada. Thank you very much for the great commentary. Thank you, Bonnie Belfon. I appreciate giving it to you. Again, I'm providing it. Once again, I have a 5:30 start in the morning. Will stay as long as I can. Okay, thank you, Esso. I know you'll be here. Esso is saying out, Wayne Brown is saying it's going to be a tricky chase for Shakur Khan team. They will pull it off though. Well, very interesting. There's a poll going on in the live chat, and I would definitely like to see what that poll is at the moment, because I have a poll there, who will win this match. The last time I checked, it was 100% Trinidad. It's going to be very interesting now to see. Wow, it's now come down. It's now 55% Falcons. Oh, 57. As we speak, it's now 57% Falcon and 43% Trinbago Knight Riders. So let's see how that goes. It is coming in all the time. It is changing all the time. It's again changed to 55, but the poll is there. It's going to be very interesting. So Allen now is going to bowl to his fellow Jamaican. That's Andre Russell. So here's Fabian Allen. Final delivery of his third over. Bowl to Andre Russell. He's played forward, taken on the pads, stifled up. Sorry, it's Pollard. It's not Andre Russell. Pollard came to the crease and he just blocked that one, and it goes out into the offside. There is no run. So at the end of over number 12, the Trinbago Knight Riders are 79 for 4. They need a further 98 runs to win from 8 deliveries. So 98 runs from 8 overs. They need 98 runs from 48 overs. They need more than 2 runs a delivery to win from here. And definitely, the Falcons should be in the driver's seat at this time. Randy Beckers, Allen is winning this game for the Falcons. Well, it's a collective effort, good bowling by Fabian Allen. Shamar Springer took that catch on the boundary. Good bowling, very good bowling by Allen. Very good bowling. Primus bowls to Carty, who looks to force this away, but goes back to the bowler down the offside of the pitch. And there is no run. Very good bowling by Allen, no doubt about that. But it's always a collective effort. Shamar Springer had to move a long way to his left there to reel in that catch. So good catch by Springer. And Goose goes. SOSA, it's interesting. Yes, indeed it is interesting. And Carty this high in the air over long on for 6. So that was pitched up by Primus, and he hit it high in the air. It went a long way in the air. Eventually, it had the distance on it, and it went over the long on boundary for 6. Good shot by Casey Carty, and that will just release the stronghold a little. The fielder going back Fabian Allen, but it was always going over his head for 6 runs. So that moves the score up now to 85 for 4 after 12.2 overs. So Carty is on 10 from 7 deliveries. Pollard had only faced the 1 delivery. That's the final delivery of over number 12 by Allen. But this pair plus Russell, they will have to score the bulk of the runs. But it's going to be a very challenging task. If the Falcons lose from here, it will be a very exciting night. Primus bowl to Carty. Brilliant effort by Aiden Walsh at backward point. Limit them to a single. He moves up to 11. 86 for 4. Pollard comes in to strike. He's yet to get off the mark. But that was a brilliant stop by Aiden Walsh at backward point. As Carty was on the back foot, forces it away. He moves smartly to his right and stopped it from passing him. 86 for 4. 3 to come in over number 13. It has been bowled by Russian Primus. None for 11 thus far from his 1.3 overs. Just showing a replay of that 6 by Carty. It really went a long way, and Allen keep going back, but it was over the boundary for 6. He never had a chance. Primus bowled to Pollard, and Pollard hit it straight down the ground for 4. He pitched up there, and Pollard just onto the front foot and hit it straight down the ground for 4. 90 for 4 now in over number 13. And this pair is very dangerous, especially Pollard, the captain, Karen Pollard, the captain of the Trinbago Knight Riders. He cannot run much these days, but he still hasn't lost his power. You know, so 87 to win from 44 deliveries. So it has dropped below 2 runs per delivery. There's a third man. There's a backward point. There's a man on the square cover boundary. There's an extra cover and a long off. That's the 5 on the offside. Primus bowl to Pollard, and he hit this again over the top. It's gone a long way, and it's taken. No, it's dropped. It is dropped. Or did they attempt to take a catch? Those ladies in the crowd, the dancers in the crowd, I don't think they attempted to take the catch, but Pollard is tearing into Primus here now. 17 runs out of this over so far, and I think after this over they will definitely take the ball from Primus. He scored 19 from 26 deliveries, slowing up the Falcons' run rate, and now he's into the attack and he's bowling off volleys. So 17 runs from this over so far, 96 for 4. So there's now a long off, but the long off won't matter to Pollard is hitting it. They need to bring the fielder much straighter. That fielder long on need to be much straighter. Primus to Pollard, and Pollard this hard into the pitch, back of a length. Pollard defends down to long on, and they go through for a single. So that's the length, you know. You can't just try run up and just try to yark Pollard. You have to go into the pitch, hard length, and let him play it from there. So the score at the end of the over is 95, is it? I think 97 for 4 at the end of the over. Needing another further that 80. So 18 runs out of that over. So how quickly it goes down. 80 runs needed from 42 deliveries. It's going to be an interesting chase. Definitely going to be an interesting time here. And SOSA required run rate, but they're taking that down now to 11 point something. 80, 40, 42 deliveries, and it's 80. What that would be roughly, let me see now, 11 and a half. It's about 11.5, 11.6. So they have definitely take that down. So let's see what's going to happen now. Pollard is going to face up to, is it Fabian Allen? SOS and damn Pollard. They need to, yes, I was making that point, Mr. Casanova. Yes, thank you. They They need to put a fielder straight down for a Pollard wicket. Allen comes into Pollard. He gives himself room. Allen followed him. He plays it into the offside, looking for a run, but Primus sweeps onto it, prevent the single. And they're going to get them overthrown. Now, what happened there? They're gone for one, and will they get another one? What happened there? What foolishness did Primus did just now? He came in, he stopped the ball. Really interesting to see the replay. Absolute nonsense. He picked up the ball, he held it. What is he going to do now? And he just throwed it away. Absolutely mental breakdown. He just throwed it away. What Primus doing? Nonetheless, Allen comes in, bowl to Carty, and he turns it to the man at short fine leg, and there is no run. Those things happen when you're over, go for 18 and 20, you know. Those things can happen, you know. You're still thinking about it. He came in, he picked up the ball straight, cleanly, and then just tossed it away and said, take a run. Bowl to Carty, and Carty forces this into the covers off the back foot, cannot score. The score remains at 98 for 4 in over number 14. Allen would want to end the over here very optimistically. Comes in, bowl to Carty, and Carty looked to swing this into the onside. Got the bottom edge. The ball goes down the onside of the pitch to the bowler, and there is no run. Yes. Pollard is really strong straight down the ground. So let's see if Allen can have a good end to the over here now. Carty has been unable to get him away. So probably Primus throwing away that ball worked to the advantage of the Falcons. Here comes Allen, bowls to Carty, and Carty again plays it back to the bowler, and there is no run. So maybe Primus had done a very good thing in throwing away that ball. Can Allen any spell 3 for 17 from 3.4 overs? Bowl to Carty, and Carty pull this away, high down the ground. The fielder coming around. Oh, Green dropped the catch. Oh, it went for 6, but Green should have taken that catch. Oh, come on, Green. Has to do better than that. And it goes for 6. So 104 for 4 after 14 overs. Allen 3 for 23 from his 4 overs. Good spell by the Jamaican. Well done. So is saying Carty can't get the ball away. Dots and more dots. Well, at the end of it, it was only 7 runs out of that over, and it was a bad miss there by Green. What was he doing? He tried to get too funky. He should have taken that catch. I think that it was an easy catch. All he needed was to do was to go behind the rope, jump as the ball come to him, throw it back inside, and come back inside and take the catch. Look at it. It was an easy catch. Look. Oh, he messed it up, man. Look how he messed it up. Oh, he messed it up. What the hell was Green doing? He messed it up. Richard Smith is saying, I want the Antigua and Barbuda Falcons to win, make the competition more interesting. So Shamar Springer is going to come back into the attack. And they must know that they have to go hard into the pitch to Pollard. Don't try and yark Pollard, because when you miss, it's going to travel. And it's going to travel a long way. He's a big, strong man, and he can hit the ball a very, very long way. So 6 overs to go, 36 deliveries, and 73 runs needed. 36 and 36, 72. So after that over, it has gone back above 2 balls, 2 runs per delivery. Springer to bowl to Pollard, wide outside the half stump. He swings as it and misses, goes through to the keeper, and there is no run. He moved a long way. He's staring down Christopher Taylor, and Taylor is staring back at him because Pollard moved a long way. Baton, Pollard. Who you think you are? Baton, man, and stop all up the game. Why are you coming down to the umpire? Look where your foot is. Your foot was outside the half stump, so that red line moves with your foot. So Pollard, come on, Pollard. This must not be allowed to happen. He must be fined this match fee for this game. Very indisciplined by the Trinbago Knight Riders captain. Springer comes in now, bowls to Pollard, wide. This will be a wide. Yes, this one is signaled wide, but that's definitely much wider than the previous one. It's very important that Shamar Springer don't let Pollard throw him off because it's psychological. When Pollard is at the crease, there's a lot of psychological warfare, and on most occasions, he won. So it's going to be very, very interesting. Very interesting now. Let's watch Shamar Springer now. He's going to come into bowl to the Trinbago Knight Riders captain. Bowls to Pollard, and Pollard hit this down the ground straight. I hope straight to the fielder. Yes, straight to green and the long on boundary. And that's what Mr. Casanova and I talk about. Mr. Casanova is saying Pollard needs to retire. Don't know why he's staring down the umpire. You know, that is uncalled for. It's really uncalled for, and it's totally unnecessary, in my view, Mr. Casanova. Totally unnecessary. Nonetheless, 106 for 4, 14.2. But then there are those who will agree with him, and that's the beauty of a community like this. Persons are allowed to express themselves. Springer to Carty, wide outside the half stump. Wide signal by the umpire. I really think that was touch and go, because Carty moved away. So probably, just probably, that steer down from Pollard is having some effect on Christopher Taylor, because I really think that ball was not wide, because Carty did move. So 107 for 4. Let's watch now. Was bowl to Carty, full toss. He hit it away down to the man on the long on mid-wicket boundary. That's Allen. He didn't quite time it. One bounce to Allen. The score moves up now to 108 for 4 in over number 15. So 33 deliveries to come, 69 runs needed at this stage. 33 deliveries to come, 69 runs. Philip the boy, welcome to the show, man. Glad to have you here. And so Pollard comes into strike. He's on 13 from 7 deliveries. So let's watch what will Springer do. Over the wicket, bowls to Pollard, inside edge, beat the keeper down to the boundary for 4. Lucky for Trinbago Knight Riders, and lucky for the Falcons. So he aimed a big drive. It comes back, got the inside edge, beat the keeper and down to the boundary for 4. 112 for 4. Good runs there for Trinbago Knight Riders. However they come, and that's the important thing. This game has not finished yet. Well, Philip, no one say that. We know it's cricket. I think it's still very close. The Falcons will have to bowl well for you. I don't think anyone is saying that, though. Springer, bowl to Pollard, outside the half stump. He played this down to the fielder on the cover boundary. They'll get a singer. The score is now 113 for 4 in over number 15. So 64 needed from 31 deliveries. So still more than 2 runs per delivery. Someone will start giving some big blows. They're letting them play in their minds. Philip Dupoy there. Good spell by Allen. Michael Douglas is saying that Chris Taylor has been pretty good in this CPL. Well, yes, he has been good. He has been good. Springer to Carty, pitched up, Yorker dugged out, and it goes to the field at short fine leg. That Imad Wasim, they go through for a single. 114 for 4 at the end of over number 15. Carty is on 19. Pollard is on 18. Carty will keep the strike. I'm worried about Mohammed Amir last over. He has 1 over left, I think. So Mohammed Amir bowled, to the best of my knowledge, he bowled 3 overs up front. Was it? Yes, I think so. I think they should have bowled him for the 4th over and just bowl him out, or they should have bowled his 4th over already, because he bowled 3 over for 12 runs up front, but his balls tend to travel towards the back end. Chris Green had only bowled 1 over up front, and he conceded 2 runs and get a wicket. So I don't quite understand what is going on. So 114 for 4. 114 for 4. SOSN missed full toss. Oh, lucky. Mikel is saying, exactly, Falcons have to bowl well from here. Yes, they definitely, Mikel. Carty Seckers has Imad Wasim comes into him. He looks to pull. It go hard into the pitch and bounce over the bowler head down to long off for a single. And this is going to be very, very interesting now. Imad Wasim to bowl to Pollard. Dexter Cummins, welcome back, man. Glad to have you here. Pollard is trying to use strategies to confuse the umpires. Well, I really don't think anything wrong with that. You know, if what I personally do not mind the steering. What I didn't really appreciate is him walking down towards the umpire and asking him why he never signaled wide. Wasim bowled to Pollard. He gives himself room and pulled it down to long on. They run hard for the first one. The fielder comes around that green. They go back for the second. Bad bit of feeling, and they will come back for 3. Oh, this is sloppy. The foul. It's Primus again. Oh, that over that went for 18 is really affecting Primus. As again, he throw away the ball and allow them to get. Oh no, sorry, Primus. He was the one that backed it up. It was not Primus that threw away the ball this time. He was the one that backing up. So my apology to Primus. It's because the camera came to him. That's why I thought it was him. So Pollard could take away the match from them. Hope they tighten the bowling. Yes, and Russell left to come too. So this match is far from over. Imad Wasim bowls to Pollard, and Pollard down the pitch. Hit this high in the air into the stand for 6. Or not into the stand, but out. It didn't go into the stand. It went dead straight as expected from Pollard. And that's 6 runs, 124 for 4 in over number 16. So 27 deliveries left to come. 27 deliveries left to. Was that Carty? It looks like it was Carty who uses his feet, nimble on his feet, and hit it dead straight. Imad Wasim bowls to Carty again. It's short. He pulls again. High in the air. Another 6 here. And Imad Wasim, who has been bowling so well in the previous matches, are not bowling well today because he traveled in his earlier spell. And now he's going for runs again in this as he comes back to bowl his 3rd over. So he's going for runs again. He's not bowling well today. No spin on that ball. You can see it. You can see the seam going down. It's not spinning through the air like a saucer. You know, that ball should be spinning through the air like a saucer, and it is not doing so. So they have a long thought now. So the difference is only 19 now. So definitely the Trinbago Knight Riders. Wasim will get Pollard wicket. Dexter Cummins is saying, good man. Bowls to Carty and either tuck this into the onside. They run hard for the first one. They touch down. They're looking for the second, but it's Allen onto the ball, so they do not chance it. 131 for 4 with 1 delivery to come in over number 16. Randy Beckers, we had mistaken him, man. We had mistaken. It was not him that caused it. Wasim to bowl to Pollard, and Pollard turned this into the onside and goes through for a single. The score is now 132 for 4 at the 132 for 4 at the end of over number 16. I am a low right now. Patriots hurting my head. I am on a low right now. Patriots hurting my head. I can't see up to now why Louis was sent down so late. Simit should not have gone in before Louis in stage of the game. Somebody sabotaging my tea. Okay, Nigel Brown, thank you for your comments. We appreciate your comments always. It's Miss Brown. Mrs. Brown. Jay. There's some water now, please. Dexter Cummins is saying that he needs to carry the ball up. So is this Mohamed Amir coming back into the attack? And there is it Mohamed Amir coming back into the attack? I'm trying to now look back. Mohamed Amir. So Aiden Walsh is on the field for someone. See there. Aiden Walsh is a... Okay. Who's Aiden Walsh on the field for? Wide outside the half stump to Pollard, goes through to the keeper. No wide signal by Christopher Taylor. And Pollard is there, and a Kimber. As I said, I don't have an issue with Pollard steering at the umpire. You know, my thing is when he walked down the pitch. I didn't like that. Amir into ball to Pollard down the leg side. This now will be signal wide, definitely, as Pollard looked to move across the crease and Amir looked to york him behind his back. Richard Simmet is saying Carty needs to have a go now. TKR has enough firepower. So Richard Simmet clearly is a supporter of the TKR and putting across his point, which is very good and which we always welcome. For that is what we love, the different views point. Amir over the wicket, bowls to Pollard, and Pollard swings this down to long on. They're gone for one. They will come back for two, definitely. Comfortable two. The score now moves up now to 135 for 4. 42 needed from 22 deliveries. Thank you very much. So 135 for 4. Amir comes in now. 22 deliveries remaining. 4 deliveries in this over to go. Mohamed Amir, who has not bowled to his full of potential so far in the tournament. Please remember to slash a like on the video and click on the subscribe button. I was very disappointed that in the previous show we did not go above 250, you know. And so please let us get it up to 300 in this show, in this watch along. Amir bowls to Pollard outside the half stump. Well bowled. That's not a wide, Christopher Taylor. Oh, Pollard is getting to Christopher Taylor. That's clearly not a wide. Well done, Pollard. Oh, well done. Well done. SNC, what was that? 42 needed from... Look at that. Oh, Christopher Taylor. Pollard, well done, Christopher Taylor. Well done, Pollard. And Pollard has gotten to the brain of Christopher Taylor. It's going to be very interesting. Yes, SO, that's not a wide. It's clearly not a wide. So let's watch. Amir bowls to Pollard. This in the air. The angle come off the back, but it sails away still for 6. He's a strong man. Very strong man. And I think that TKR is going to win this match now. I think that TKR is going to win this match with only 35 needed, and still they have 21 deliveries to come. I think that TKR is going to win this match, and they're going to win it on a canter. And you look back at that Falcon bowlers, you look back at the Falcon bowling, and there's no one really there. You can't find someone who is going to get 2 or 3 quick wickets. Imad Wasim not bowling well. Mohamed Amir not bowling well. Fabian Allison's finish. Chris Green is afraid to bowl. Shamar Springer. Well, probably they will try Shamar Springer for the next over. But I definitely think that the TKR is going to win this match. It was very interesting. The last time I checked the poll, it was in favor of the Falcons. Amir bowls to Pollard and he's bowled. Oh, he got the inside edge and Pollard goes. As he swung across the line of that one, got the inside edge and has to come off. So the bully is gone. Yes, he bullied the game and now he's gone for 30 from 15 deliveries. He played well nonetheless. 200 strike rate. Good knock from Pollard. Well done, Pollard. And so 142 for 5. Good wicket there by Mohamed Amir. And as that swing the game again, because here come Andre Russell. So I think it's Andre Russell to come to the crease now. I'm going to check the poll after that wicket. I wonder what was the poll before that wicket now. So let me check the poll now and see. It's TKR 51-49. So, wow, so it's tightened up back now. 51-49 in favor of TKR as that one, as that wicket probably just tilt back the game in that one. You know, and so Taylor needs to what Michael Douglas is saying here now. Michael Douglas, I okay. Mr. Casanova is Mr. Casanova is saying that Taylor needs to reclaim his controls and stop letting Pollard intimidate him. But I agree with you, but we have to give Pollard credit. If you have that influence, you use it, yeah? If you have the ability to bully, you bully them, because it's all in the game. I'm sure after the game, they might even have a drink, but it's all in the game. Some muscle Russells come to the crease, Dre Russ, So that's how I see it, Mr. Casanova. Use the tool at your disposal to try and affect the result in your favor. Balls to Russell, full toss by Mohamed Amir, played down to long on. They will get a singer. The score goes up to 143 for 5. So that was wide outside the half stump, but he lost his shape. The stump knocked back and he turned and walked away. Out bowl for 30 from 15 deliveries. And there's a TKR fan in the crowd. They have to be calming them down. Or is it a Falcon fan? I don't know the celebration. So let's watch Mohamed Amir now. He comes in now. He'd have been glad for that wicket. Final delivery of his spell. Bowl to Carty wide. Oh, come on. He has not been bowling well. 33 needed from 19 deliveries. 33 needed. And they should get this, The TKR should get this. They should. I'm surprised that the poll result is showing 51-49 because, in my opinion, the TKR is clearly ahead at this stage. The gap between runs and deliveries is 14. That's 2, 6, and a 4. Amir bowled to Carty, and Carty swings and misses, and it goes through to the keeper. So 18 deliveries to come, 36 runs needed. So it's 15. The gap is just 15. But I still think that the Knight Riders will have this. 144 for 5. Pollard gone. So Amir Bowl is 4 overs tonight for 24 runs. That over went for 12 because his previous 3 overs went for 12. So not a when you look at the 4 over spell, not a bad 4 over spell. Imad Wasim have 1 over to go. Chris Green has 3. Shamar Springer has 1. So I guess Green has to bowl. Maybe Primus has to bowl 1 also. Primus has bowled 2 overs for 22 runs. So they will need Primus to bowl 2 here because I don't think they want to give back the ball to Wasim or Chris Green want to bowl himself. So Primus will have to come to the party now and bowl 2 good overs. Let's see what he will be able to do. So Primus, they need 2 good overs from Primus and 1 good over from Springer. Mr. Casanova is saying, bye Pollard, bye. Jeremiah Joseph, Jermaine Joseph is saying, Amir needs to rock this over up. And so, yes, 98 votes, Alexander is saying, and it's 50-50. So you just voted Alexander. So I guess you Primus. Over the wicket, balls to Russell. Russell looks to swing this away, bottom edge back to the bowler, and there is no run. So it's 50-50, Nilo. I really don't think it is 50-50. I'm giving TKR the edge right now. And Mr. Casanova said, unless they choke like South Africa, they should get it, but I want them to lose. Okay. So that is Mr. Casanova. He wants the Falcons to win. Primus bowls to Russell, and Russell swings this away. High into the night skies, into the stand for 6. And so that was pitched up by Primus, trying to bowl full, trying to bowl the Yorker. He missed it, and it goes high into the night sky. You have to go back of a length, hard into the pitch. Don't try and York batsmen like Russell and Pollard, because once you miss your length, it's gone. It absolutely gone. Did the ball hit that gentleman? I hope it didn't hit him, I'm very concerned here. I hope it didn't hit him. Primus to Russell, back of a length. He plays it to the man at backward point. They go through for a singer. The score moves up to 151 for 5. That is what I'm saying now. Back of a length. 26 needed from 15 deliveries. 26 needed from 15 deliveries. You can't try. Now, let's see what Carty will do, as Carty has impressed me thus far in the 2 innings. Primus to Carty. Short, he pulls this down to long on. They run hard for the first one. The fielder closed down rapidly. That's Fabian Allen. And he was into the pitch again, back of a length. And that's what I keep on saying. Into the pitch, back of a length. Don't try and bowl the Yorker. For if you miss, you're going to disappear. These grounds are too small for you to try to bowl the Yorker, especially to someone like Russell. Primus bowls to Russell over his back. Can't signal. He signal wide. Wow, he signaled wide for that, and that one was definitely over. To me, it was over the batsman back. So it's 24 needed from 14 deliveries. How should that be signal wide? I can't see how that's signal wide. I cannot see that wide. So the play of the day, Fabian Allen catching Nicholas Pooran. Wow, it was a deed. Primus bowls to Russell. He hit this high in the air. As it got the distance, it has high. The fielder comes under it. Fallon took the catch. Russell goes. Oh, it didn't have the height. Allen came around, took the catch. Russell goes. And so he's gone for 8 from 5 deliveries. And Primus got the wicket. And is that another twist in the tail? Ambrose is going wild. And SO is saying, out, Russell out. Niall Alexander is saying, Russell out. 153 for 6. Akeem Hussain will now come to the crease. And what I told you, into the pitch. I said it, didn't I? Said it, man. Don't try and bowl full to these guys. You have to go into the pitch. And Primus adjusted. After that first delivery that went for 6, he adjusted and he went into the pitch. I said it. And that's why this is the #1 cricket channel, because we know these things. Mr. Casanova is saying that Allen not dropping those. Niall Alexander is saying, I'm not realizing it's 3 countries versus 1. I don't know, because it's Trinbago. So Trinidad, you have Tobago, you have St. Kitts. I don't know. Primus bowls to Hines, and Hines hit this high in the air. It's running out towards the boundary. They stopped it. The 3 person gave chase, and they come back for 2. At the end of over number 18, 22 needed from 2 overs, and Shamar Springer, it's over to you. I am not realizing it's 3 countries versus 1. Niall Alexander, you get that all wrong. Antigua and Barbuda, and you have Trinidad and Tobago. So I don't know. Antigua. You get that all wrong, 24 in 13 deliveries. There's 22. Yes, 22 in. It's 22 from 12 deliveries. So 11 runs are over. Paul Griffiths is saying into it. Jermaine Joseph is saying tighter than most of us think it would be. Kenroy Ferran is saying, is your channel better than Sport to the Bone? This is the #1 cricket channel. This is the #1 cricket channel in the Caribbean. No doubt about that. So let's watch this now. 155 for 6. Hines is on 2. Carty is on 34. 155 for 6. Thank you all for tuning into the #1 cricket channel in the Caribbean. Springer bowl to Carty. Edge through to the keeper, is out. It was a wide delivery outside the off stump. He came forward. He slashes at it. He took the edge, and Carty goes. So Carty goes 155 now for 7 after 1 delivering over number 19. And that's a big blow. And I just have to check now. I will need to check to see what it is. TKR, wow. So TKR is 54. This is very, very surprising that TKR is the favorite to win the match from here. I just think that it is switching towards the Falcons. Because 22 needed from 11 deliveries with 3 wickets in hand. You have Hines can play some shots. Akil Hussain can play some shots, of course. But Salam Keel, I don't know if he can make a run, you know. So Hines is there. Hussain is coming out. So 7 wickets gone down. Hussain will make 9. Samuel Keel will make 10. Who is the next batsman? Or Josh Licker. So really and truly, these two has to see it home. So I am surprised that it's 55 in favor of the TKR at this time. I definitely know. A over or two ago, I said that Trinidad were the favorite. Spring around the wicket, balls to Akil Hussain, short, look to turn it into the onside chance for a run out, but the batsman scrambled through. Well done, batsman. Then sure that Springer doesn't get to pick up the ball, and they go through for a singer. And so that's one more to the total. One more. So 156 now. 156 for 7. And look at that man in the white shirt. Look at him go. He looks like he works with Sandals. Oh, no, it was a West Indies shirt from the time Sandal was sponsoring the West Indies. 156 for 7. Do not underestimate Terrence Hines. You do so at your own perils. He can hit a long ball. He's very, very good. I shouldn't say very, very good, but he's good. He's above average. So let's watch now. Ball to Terrence Hines. York, ducked out. It's running away down to backward point. The fielder comes around, sends the return in. Well bowled by Shamar Springer, but that's a dangerous delivery to bowl. Absolutely dangerous. 20 needed from 9 deliveries. Who's going to bowl the last over? Primus. How many can Springer leave Primus to defend? Can Primus get another wicket? Can Hussain hit a 6 or 2? And you know, because 11, the difference is 11, 2-6 will clear this up. Springer, bowl to Hussain, gives himself room, short delivery, and the wide signal. So that was short delivery. So 18 needed now from 19. 158 for 7. So 19 needed. And so I'm very surprised that the poll is showing 55 to 45 in favor of TKR. Jamor Small is saying this is the number 1 cricket channel in the Eastern Caribbean and the USA and Canada. And Randy Beckers is saying this is the number 1 channel. The most intelligent and intellectual minds reside here. Springer bowl to Hussain, full toss, cannot beat backward point, and they go through for a single nonetheless. They are running on everything now. 159 for 7. Yes, Randy Beckers, some very, very intelligent persons are in this community. I really appreciate it. Nilo Alexander is saying, what's the third team out there? I don't know what you're up to, Nilo Alexander. I think I know what you want to say, but I definitely don't know what you're up to. Springer bowls to Hines, Yorker, well bowled, dangerous delivery, but he's nailing them. So well bowled, 160 for 7, 70 needed from 7 deliveries. This delivery is practically a free hit. It's practically a free hit. Will the Falcons get off the mark? The new boys, the grubs, they have been ragging them. Everybody has been bullying them and ragging them. Will they get off the mark last night? They lost their first 2 matches of the final delivery. Will it happen again tonight though? As he comes in now, balls to the left-handed Hussain. Springer ball to Hussain. It's over the top. The fielders are running back. It's running very close to the boundary. Will he pull it back? Yes, just in time. Oh, they will come back for 3. Surely. Springer sends a return in to the keepers, and they get 3, 163 for 7. Has Andrews injured himself? No, he's just a young man there. No, it's okay. He's good. He's good. He's going to recover. It's just it's just his momentum, and falling. Just like when a footballer fall and they spend a few seconds on the ground. 163. Primus will have to defend 14. So 1 over to go. 163 for 7. Primus must defend 14 here. Jamor Small is saying that it's an interesting matchup. Antigua and Barbuda Falcon better win this, Nilo Alexander said. Come on, Springer, finish good. Well, yes. Greetings, Rastaman. Greetings, man. Good to, absolutely good to have you here, Rastaman. And it's still 55. Is this working? Is this really working? I don't know if this is working because it cannot be 55 in favor of the Trinbago Knight Riders. Can't be. 14 from 1 over. Oh, they're going to lose a player. For slow over rate. I love this. I love this rule. I love it. Whenever you slow up the game, you need to go. I love this rule. Absolutely love this rule. Absolutely love it. So they are down to 10 players and they have to defend 14. And they can only have 4 outside the circle. I'm telling you, I love this rule. I love this rule. So there's a long off. And there's a long on. No, there's a deep mid wicket. Will they lose off the final delivery again? Primus is it. He comes in now. Over the wicket, bowls to Hussein. Hussein, pull this away. Down toward mid wicket. It running out to the boundary. It gets there. Lovely shot. 4 runs. And there where the extra fielder would have been. On the deep mid wicket boundary. That's exactly where the extra fielder would have been. But I love this rule. I absolutely love it. You must not slow down the game. I love this rule. Bad luck to the Antigua and Barbuda Falcons, but they have only themselves to blame. Only themselves to blame. Red card out. Yes. Yes. Sabia 14. I love it too. In my opinion, I love it. Definitely, SO is saying 10 needed from 5 deliveries. Let's see now. Very Primus again. He has been the man who was bowled the last over, I think, in that first match. Bowl to Hussein. York to dug down. They go through for a single. He must run him out. He's out. He must be out. He kick it on the stump or he misses the stump. Oh, I thought that he kick it on the stump. I sure saw the lights. What happened there? I definitely thought I saw the lights. Let's watch. He missed the stump. Have to know. Primus have to look for the batsman backing up out of his crease. He needs to run him out. So he has to look if Hussein is backing up too far. These are the things. I believe in that. Paul Griffiths is saying that he's not watching. Oh, yes, SO, he misses it. Yes. So Paul Griffith, not working. Oh, it's not working. Primus bowls to Irons. Bowled. Oh, he knocked out the middle stump, but they're going to check for no ball. They're going to check for no ball. The middle stump knocked out, but they're checking for no ball. So they're going to check for no ball. It's not working. Yes, man, it's working. It gone down to 44. Let's see. Let's see what happened. It's gone down to 54. So it is working. Oh, he's safe. He's safe. It's not a no ball. He's safe. So it's going down now. It's safe. 47 for the bottom edge onto the middle stump. What will happen tonight? Are the Grubs going to win their first match? Are the Grubs going to say to all the bullies, we are here? 168 for 8. 9 needed from 3 deliveries. 9 from 3 deliveries. And TKR, according to this wonderful community, are still in the driver's seat to win. My. Fleming is saying, lovely commentary. Ras Isaiah Lighting from Anguilla. Respect, Fleming. Respect to you, sir. Respect. Primus is a hit and miss player. Falcons need to drop him. Primus bowls too little and little hit this down to long on for a singer. 8 needed from 2 deliveries. Nigel Brown is saying, Pollard walking down the pitch at the umpire, isn't that waste of time? How you determine which team's slowing up the game? Nigel Brown, you're spot on. Absolutely spot on. And I think a rule should come in for that too. I honestly think that once the bowler is ready, and the batsman should be ready. I have no doubt in my mind about that. If the bowler is ready, the batsman should be ready. Why should the bowler walking back to the top of his mark and is ready to bowl and the batsman is not ready? Primus to Hussein, and he swings this away into the onside. They're gone for 1. They're coming back for the second. He must be run out. Yes, the Falcons won. The Falcons have won. 169 for 9. He run out there. Hussein coming back for the second, and he was run out there. So they needed 8 runs to win with 1 delivery to go. And so the Falcons, providing Primus keeps his foot behind the line, the Falcons are surely off the mark. That was run out. Billings collected cleanly, and he didn't collect cleanly. It's the ball that hit the stump. This is going to be very close. They have to check if the gloves hit the stump before the ball hit it. Clearly, he's out of his ground, but they need to check if the gloves hit the stump. Well, they gave it out, so they have determined that the gloves hit the stump before the ball hit it. That was shambles by Billings. 170 for 9. Wow! You know that a 6 send this to a super over. A 6 actually send this to a super over. Jamor send pressure, bus pipe, the plumber needed. Yes, I really, Nigel Brown, I was making the point that once the bowler is ready, and once the bowler goes back to the top of his mark and is ready, I'm not talking here if a bowler turn around in the middle of his usual run-up. But once the bowler goes back to the top of his mark, I think the batsman should be ready. If the batsman is not ready, that time should be taken off the batting team when they go into the field. And so Primus goes to, bowls to Samal Keel, through to the keeper. Congrats, the Antigua and Barbuda Falcons. They are off the mark. The Grubs are off the mark. They have won this match by 6 runs. Well done. Congratulations, everyone. SO said congrats a long time ago. Niall Alexander is saying chokers. I tell you, wow, I remember Niall Alexander making that point and saying chokers. Michael Douglas is saying, what a games. Michael Douglas, and then Michael, who is different from Michael Douglas, is saying Falcons win. Yes. Yes. And then Mr. Casanova is saying LMAO, they choke. Probably, you know that I think they choke. Yes, you know why I want to call them chokers, Mr. Casanova? It's not a repeating. It's not something that always happen to them like South Africa. So I would never ever call them chokers. Jay saying, can't believe my eyes. Yes, man. SN saying, know someone who made lots of money on this game. Wow, that's good. Yes, Michael is saying that CPL is on fire this year, and Paul Griffiths, let's check on the poll and see. Yeah, it's still showing. All right. So the Trinbago fans at the end, it was 51 in favor of TKR and 48 in favor of the Antigua and Barbuda Falcons. Over 165 persons voted. So that was really good participation good interaction. And these are some of the new things that we are trying to bring to the show, to make it more interactive, more fans participation. Until tomorrow night, when the St. Kitts and Nevis Patriots takes on the Barbados Royal. See you then. Have a wonderful night. Take care of yourself and your loved ones. It was a pleasure bringing it to you. Bye for now.